Hello there. Welcome to Marci's Minute. Today I want to talk about make yourself proud. I mean, pleased. Like, there's so many negative connotations around the word proud. Like, we think it's a bad thing to feel pride. So, if the idea of feeling proud about yourself and your accomplishments makes you feel uncomfortable, how about replacing it with a word that's different yet means pretty much the same thing? Like pleased. Let's just choose pleased for today. Pleased is like we're happy, we're content, proud of, we're satisfied. Who wouldn't want to be satisfied? Gratified, delighted, desired. Those all sound like that's good. That works for me. So we're going to use pleased today. So, do you think it's kind of weird or conceited to make yourself feel pleased? Like, be honest. Like, you might think, like, why? Why would we do that? My question is, why not? It's one of the best feelings you can feel. Pleased. Like, I think it's kind of nice to feel pleased with myself. In fact, I think it's a good idea to practice feeling pleased so I can feel it more often. Last week in Marci's Minute, it was about self-loathing. And if you missed it, I encourage you to go back in my feed to last Friday and watch it, okay? But looking for opportunities to feel pleased with yourself and your efforts that you make as you like put yourself out there in the world is one way to stop self-loathing. Okay? So what if you viewed feeling pleased with yourself as a gift you can give to yourself? A gift, you guys, like a gift. Like, because that, my friends, is exactly what you would be doing. Just like you recognize others for who they are, for their goodness and the nice things that they do and their accomplishments. Well, that's a nice thing to do for them, right? So, like, why the hell wouldn't it be okay to do it for yourself? Right? Like, I want you to really consider that. We usually don't think about that for ourselves, but I'm here to change that. Okay? It's not arrogant. It's not conceited or smug. When someone's operating from those emotions, they do so at someone else's expense. Like, they put themselves above the other person and they look down on them. There's none of that going on in this circumstance. None of it. It's not what I'm talking about. It's a gift you give to yourself. So you might think you have to do something to first be able to feel pleased with yourself. You don't. Like, I want you to think what you would, what, if you think about what would make you feel pleased, I want you to just notice it's not the actual act of doing the thing that makes you feel pleased. Just thinking about it can create the feeling. Okay? So when we acknowledge our goodness to ourselves, guess what happens? We actually take action that will generate more of the feeling of pleased. It creates this beautiful ripple effect inside of you. And then it leads to a ripple effect outside of you because you do things that ripple from there. And it's like, not only are you taking care of you and loving your you by doing this, you're affecting, this is the ripple, you're affecting the lives of those around you in a more positive way. So the achievements can be in the past, they can be in the present, they can be in the future. Some might be bigger than others and some might be small. It doesn't matter. They're all the same. Like, they're all a reason to feel pleased. So you get to choose. You get to choose how you want to think about your life. You get to choose how you want to think about your you in a way that brings up the feeling of pleased. You don't have to wait for, the good news is you don't have to wait for somebody to tell you you did a good job. I'm so proud of you. Like, did you know that it's actually your job to do that for yourself? It is. here's an idea that you can try to practice feeling pleased with yourself. I do this every morning when I do my journaling. So I list things I'm proud of. Sometimes I sit there for a minute and I have to think, because maybe the things that I usually look at the day before, and some of the things are smaller and they're harder to see. Okay. And sometimes it comes really quick because they're bigger and they're easier to notice. The important thing is this is a gift I give to myself at the start of every day, to acknowledge me, to celebrate me and my goodness and my efforts, to make myself pleased. It's called self-love. Okay? So if this is an area that you're struggling with and you've been trying to fix it for a long time, it's time to get some help with it. I'm just one click away. Like, you're not able to do it on your own. It's time to get help. Like, you don't have to keep walking around displeased, feeling displeased with yourself. So you can DM me. You can go to the link in my bio and schedule a consult call with me. Like, you're worth it, my friend. Okay, I will talk to you next week.